Today we're going to be working on adding partial sums. When you're adding partial sums, you're going to add the place values, and we're going to start with the highest place value of each number. Once you have the place value sums, then you're going to add those up to get the final sum. Let's look at this example. We have 239 plus 572. The first thing that you want to do are add the hundreds. You're going to add the hundreds because that's the highest place value for these two numbers. I'm going to look at the 2 and 239, and I know that is actually worth 200. And I'm going to look at the 5 and 572, and since it's in the hundreds place, I know that that's worth 500. Together, 200 plus 500 is going to equal 700. Now I'm going to look at my tens. I have 3 and I have 7. I know that the 3 is actually worth 30 and the 7 is going to actually be worth 70. Altogether, 30 plus 70 is going to be 100. The final place I look is going to be the ones. I have a 9 and I have a 2, and I know that 9 is worth 9 and 2 is just worth 2. Together, 9 plus 2 is going to be worth 11. Now that I have my partial sums, I'm going to add it up for my total sum. I do this by looking at the ones column. I have 0, 0, and 1 equals 1. Look at your tens column. You have 0, 0, and 1 equals 1. And look at your hundreds column, you have 7 plus 1, and I know that that's going to equal 8. So altogether, 239 plus 572 equals 811. Let's practice using 8,284 plus 3,459. I need to start with the highest place value, and that's going to be my thousands. I have an 8 and I have a 3, so that's really 8,000 plus 3,000. And I know that that's going to equal 11,000. So make sure that you put it into the right position. Let's move on to our hundreds. I have a 2 and I have a 4. I know that 2 is actually worth 200 and the 4 is going to be worth 400. 200 plus 400 is going to equal 600. Make sure that you're putting it into the correct position. That way when we add for our total, we don't have to go back and fix anything. Now let's look at our tens. I'm going to add 8 and 5. And I know that 8 tens is 80. And I know that 5 tens is 50. And I know that that's going to be 130. And the last one I'm going to add are the ones. I have a 4 and a 9, and a 4 is worth 4, and a 9 is worth 9. And I know that 4 plus 9 is going to equal 13. Now I'm going to add like normal, and I'm just going to go straight down. I have 0, 0, 0, and a 3, which is going to be worth 3. 0, 0, 3, and a 1, which is worth 4. 0, 6, and a 1, which is going to be worth 7. I put my comma in. 1 plus nothing is 1, and 1 plus nothing is 1. So 8,284 plus 3,459 is actually worth a total of 11,743. By using partial sums, I can break the problem into smaller pieces, which makes it easier for me to add.